Last week, gents, we talked about the importance of having a father in their kid's life. A strong, positive male role model influence kids going forward. But I want you to see this clip on how mothers can ruin their kid's life by making this parenting mistake.
That mamas be nasty as too. Mamas be rude as too. Mamas be creating double standards and causing children to be left with just them. Mamas put kids in compromising situations all the time. Mamas be needing parenting plans and child services coming in to make sure the kids not getting or drugged up or exposed to drugs or left with people in compromising situations. This is the shit that we skip over validating ourselves on in our community that is going on, that we're experiencing, that we're products of it, and we just make it seem like doing all kind of shit wrong. They don't want their kids, or they do the children so wrong, and all you got is your mama, and that is not true.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Shaun C. Love Dorsey in the opening clip really made a point in saying that we put so much emphasis on mothers that maybe we're making it where mothers can do no wrong, where the stats say that mothers by themselves are single-handedly putting our kids at statistical disadvantages. I'm going to show you some clips that's going to shed light on how these kids don't really like their moms, or they adopt their mom's personality and keep the cycle going. How mothers will actually alienate babies' fathers, and then when they need them to be there, they'll try to call them back in. Or stepdads who have been there for years taking care of kids, just being pushed to the side for a dad who has never been there. Do me a favor, hit that like button, and with that being said, let's get started.
My mama was messing with dudes. No man ever bossed us up, put us into a house. You feel me? Elevated our life. We always was taking a nigga in. And I hate that for my mama. I love my mama to death, but she was the boss. I was the little girl talking to my mama boyfriends like, we don't need you. If you leave, we still doing us. You in her house. You in our house that she bought. Like, and it's like, my daughter not gonna see that.
There is a huge problem right here. First off, this little girl right here is the perfect example of the problem with our young women today. She grew up with her mama. She watched her mama act a certain way. She's acting a certain way. And her mom allowed her to talk to these men like that, even if he wasn't going to be there or not. That's a child. Yet she didn't have a problem with allowing her daughter to get flipped at the mouth talking to a man, already showing that he has no respect for men, because look at what she saw. And then at the very end, she said, me and my daughter not gonna go through the same things that my mom went through. Not talking about having a father or a man in the home, basically perpetuating, keeping the home a single mother home. But I'm not gonna fully blame that young lady, because really it's her mom that gave her that culture. And I'm gonna show you that a lot of these little girls don't even like their moms. Unfortunately, they end up becoming their moms.
I don't want to hear thankful for your friends. I don't want to hear you thankful for your teacher. It's not about that right now. You're going to say what you really.
Thankful for my stepmom because I can't say that anyway.
We're going to start it. And it ain't going to be just that. You're going to get it together. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Because I'm done. Backside. Enough is enough. Amen. So get it together. You can be mad. I don't care. But you're going to get it together.
I'm thankful for my stepmom because she listens to me better than my actual mom. Thank you.
Young lady said, I am more grateful to my stepmom than my real mom because she listens to me. But what I want you to see next is what these grown-ass women do to this young girl.
Right now, in the name of Jesus, I speak to the enemy that's trying to rule and reign in you. Right now, open the door. See what you will not do. See, the word of God says we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but against the principalities of the darkness that try to do stronghold. And what we will not have right now, in the name of Jesus, is the enemy that's trying to live in you, making you think that. We cast that out right now in the mighty name of Jesus, whether you like it or not, because you will bow down to the Most High God. And Mom, don't you freak out over that. You keep laying hands. You keep praying. You the Father has instructed you to do about your child. I don't care what it look like. I don't care what it sound like.
Yes, Mom, do everything that the Lord instructed you to do with your child, except listen to your man, except submit to your husband, except submit to keeping things decently and in order. I don't know about y'all, but this shit disturbed me. I understand that these women think that they're interceding on behalf of God. There are a bunch of women here who think that they're doing something holy, having the appearance of having the spirit, but all of them are the real devils. Talking about casting the devils out of this young little girl just because she stated an opinion. And these same women who are supposed to be so big and bad in our community, they're supposed to be the shit. This is what they doing to little girls. That little girl may not never come back from that. How many other things are going on in the home that make her say that I choose my stepmom over my real mom? We sit here and wonder why our young girls want to run off early as possible. Why they fast in the pants, right? Early as possible. Because it's what they see. It's what they're exposed to. And sometimes it's the only way for them to feel something else than what they feel from being at home.
I feel like women have a lot of pressure on us, even as we grow up from younger, where people make us feel bad about saying our age. So we go from saying that we're older than what we are at a certain age. We say that we're younger than what we are. And I feel like it's just a lot of pressure on us
But this young lady is only 16 years old. She went to a Capaholics party. Capaholics, y'all, is a streaming group. The guys are in the early 20s, mid-20s, however old they are. They're all in their 20s pretty much. She snuck in. Now, for the people saying that she used a fake ID, she said she didn't use no. 17?
Hell nah, what your ID?
Me, I don't. My purse,
Hell nah, you said when they said
no. Or you just showing
yo, man, get these folks. Who she came with?
If you are out here playing a game, some of these men are going to play the game with you. You are on planet Earth. It really irritates me how you people get on social media and y'all truly behave as if you're living on an appropriate planet. Y'all really behave as if you're dealing with people who really look at girls as little girls. No, if you out here walking like a grown woman, you're behaving like a grown woman, you are wearing wigs down your back, these niggas are gonna fuck with you. You're not behaving like a fucking child. This whole conversation, it don't matter. She's 13 years old. I'm gonna be honest, it do fucking matter. Behave like a child then. Stay in a child's place. How could this ever happen if she was not behaving like an adult? How could this ever happen if she didn't give him the address? If she wasn't opening her legs for the boy?
If we were treating our kids more like kids, then there is no way she would be able to be 16 sneaking off to that party. You would know where your daughter is at. Problem is, we only got one parent in the household. These single moms are working 1-2 jobs. They're not home. There's no parental guidance. And these kids are just doing what the hell they want to do. And then there's no discipline. The kids don't respect the moms. All of this is happening. And these kids are acting grown to escape the life that they live. Because they see what mom does. Mom dresses up a certain way. Mom goes out and acts a certain way. So if I dress up and get a certain way, maybe I can get money like mom do. I know mom busting it down. Well, if I do it, I could get some money too. Maybe I can find somebody that's gonna love me. Their idea of what a man is what their mom got. Daughters are calling this shit out.
I am so tired of parents that act like little ass kids. Ever since I got this job, my mom been making me pay for my own food, and she talk about I can pay for my own hair, my clothes, all that shit. And then talk about you saving up to move out, right? Talking all that talk. Yes, the fuck I'm saving up to move out. The fuck? Why the fuck would I want to live with a bitch who don't give a shit about me? Don't want to do shit. I mean, I had to get her to buy me some noodles, and then she been eating out and all that. She hasn't been buying me no food, none of that. And then she got mad at me because I didn't want to treat her. Talk about you ain't give me no food. Bitch, I'm not supposed to give you no food. The fuck? I'm not supposed to give you no fucking food. You're the parent, not the child. Why the fuck am I supposed to be giving you food? You little pussy ass bitch ass people want to be little kids? Fine. You're gonna be in a nursing home.
You know what? They got a lot of young people talking about putting people in nursing homes. And it's like, at the rate that you going, you ain't gonna even be alive. And that's sad. Y'all not even having kids, so how you gonna talk about putting somebody in a nursing home and you ain't gonna have nobody to take care of you because y'all ain't having no kids? We're in the same goddamn position. But I'm gonna tell you why I feel for this young lady. Because I firsthand have my daughters go through similar situations where, in one respect, mom has all these demands of her daughters. But when my daughters needed her to be a mom, it was always conditional on what they were doing for her. And so this right here is a result of that type of toxic relationship between moms and their daughters.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Dad.
I'm not your dad. Your dad is the one you chose to come to your graduation. What's up?
Dad, I'm sorry, but he didn't even show up anyway.
I keep telling you I'm not your dad. Don't call me that. But that sounds familiar. Don't surprise me. That's what he's been doing for the last 17 years, but you still chose him.
I know. I'm sorry.
Girl, what do you want?
Well, I got an eviction notice, and I was calling to see if you would help me out.
Look, baby girl, I'm sorry. I can't and I will not help you. Figure it out. Call your dad.
Honestly, I'm still a little puzzled as to why she thought that she was able to call me after she did what she did. She recorded this for whatever reason, but now I got it, so that's why it's always good to start your own, because you ain't got to worry about that after 17 years getting kicked to the curb, straight up.
A few moments later.
I just want you to be back in her life. You don't have to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to see my daughter go through that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just give her one more chance.
So what happens the next time you decide you want to?
I don't have nothing to do with that. She's a grown woman, and I will tell her she make her own decisions. That's between you and your stepdad. Whatever y'all do, that's on y'all. I'm gonna leave. My black ass gonna stay out of it, because I don't want to see my child go through that no more. I don't, and I do apologize. I know you pissed. You have a right.
You know what? I ain't even mad. That's a hurt. Anger, you can get over anger. That's a hurt. 17 years, milestones, and you only graduated from high school once, and I missed that. Anger, you can get over anger. That's a hurt. Like 17 years, like milestones, and you only graduated from high school once, and I missed that because you and her.
Yeah.
Now, let me catch y'all up on this story. The man that you see right here was the stepdad to the young lady you saw in the first video. He paid for her graduation, paid for her stuff. And at the last moment, the mom was like, hey, her dad is gonna come. He gonna take your ticket and he gonna show up to the graduation. Now this dude has been there as a stepdad for 17 years taking care of this young lady. And at the last moment, she decides her real dad is gonna be there. Well, as you heard, the dude didn't show up, right? So as this man just stated, putting in 17 years to treat that woman's daughter as his own. And on the reverse, the mom is the one that was like, I think that he should be there.
You good? Everything all right? What'd she say? You cool?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I got a question for you. I just left your daughter's house, and she's graduating, and she was telling me that she wanted, I guess her biological father just came back into her life or whatever the case after 17 years, and she wanted him to come to the graduation, but in order for that to happen, I have to give up my ticket, and she told me that you knew something about this.
I didn't know something about it.
And
Is that a problem?
You don't think it's a problem? After 17 years? You don't think that's a problem?
No, I don't think it's a problem at all. Because if she want her daddy back in her life, put her daddy back in her life.
So you want me, so after 17 years, this dude come around, look, he can be there. But you want me to give up my ticket to let him come. Don't I pay for that entire graduation? I got her first.
You should expect. And we appreciate everything that you did. But at the end of the day, that's still going to be her daddy. And she wants her daddy to come back in her life. I don't see anything wrong with that.
You see, she didn't have any remorse at the time. But because the dude didn't show up, now she was like, my bad. I can't let y'all, I don't want to see y'all be apart now. Now that the dude wasn't reliable, she don't want to see them be apart. But you hear the way she is now, she don't care.
A few moments later.
So why I'm on here and then my daughter bashing my name on social media,
which I tried to build her relationship with her biological dad, and her stepdad got hair up his ass. He been there 17 years, but her dad just came back into her life, and I wanted to build a relationship. Now, since I said to build a relationship with her dad, I'm the bad mom, and I just want her to build a relationship with her dad. Her stepdad been there 17 years. He did this, he got an apartment, he did all that. But at the end of the day, he took all that shit back. Ain't nobody on social media talking about, oh, he did that. But he's supposed to have love for her. He raised her 17 years, but he want to take all this shit back from her? And I'm the bad parent because, oh, her dad came back in life, he want to build a relationship. We do take those chances, and I wanted to take that chance. But at the end of the day, I'm the bad parent.
Right there. No goddamn accountability. I'm the bad parent, though. I'm going to tell y'all how many times I've heard that shit in my time where it's like, oh, you going to make me out to be the bad guy. That's all they care about is how you make them feel. Everything about this whole goddamn thing that's going on right now is about their goddamn feelings, even when it's invalid. She did all of this shit. She put all of this into motion, even to the fact that she was like, I wanted her to have a relationship with her dad. She could have had a relationship with her dad, but you don't take away the ticket of the man who paid for her graduation and that had got her an apartment, that had did a bunch of shit for her. That's why men don't want to deal with your ass. Y'all are playing with these kids' lives by making the same goddamn mistakes. All of y'all making the same goddamn mistakes, and the kids are paying for it. It's time that y'all take accountability to that shit. We are done coddling y'all. Y'all are the problem. You want to know where it starts? It starts right here.
So I broke up with the father of my child, and initially, upon talking, he gave me 4 months to let myself together, but then I quickly changed, and he was like, you got it to the end of the month. Mind you, it's mid-July, so I didn't even have a full 30 days to form a plan.
Well, girl, you should have had a damn plan before you decided to break up with the man if you knew he was providing your life.
Right.
And my thing is, as a man, why wouldn't you want to see the mother of your child be straight? And he feels like he did that the duration of the relationship, and once I decided not to be with him, his only priority is our daughter. And he feels like since he's more financially stable, he should keep her. I don't agree with that.
He ain't nothing wrong with what he doing. Because if you quit a job, they gonna keep paying you? Absolutely not.
No.
So how you gonna expect him to continue to fund your life when y'all not even together? Which I have to realize, when you be with somebody, those are the benefits you get. When you leave them, you don't get those same benefits.
That shit is gone.
Like, right, he only has to take care of his kid. You're not his obligation. You're a grown-ass person.
Yes.
Go figure that shit out on your own.
Y'all supposedly so independent and don't need a man until you don't have shit. And then as soon as you get shit, then all of a sudden it's back to, oh, I don't need a man. That's y'all playing games. But again, this young lady is the perfect example. She's young right now. She gonna end up being that old, bitter-ass woman after she had a bunch more kids with a bunch more ass dudes.
You said, so damn, what standards can we have?
We can't want them educated. We can't want them to make a certain amount. So what can we do?
Have you ever thought about this? How many kids do you have?
2.
Fellas, when I get done, give me a thumbs up if the information is accurate. Give me a hell no if I'm way off base. If men had their choice, we would never date a woman who has children. If it was up to us, we would never date women who had children. We prefer to go into relationships with a woman who she belongs to us. Because see, when I go into a relationship with you, guess what I am? We're going to be honest. Nobody's going to tell the truth about it. I'm number 3 in your life. That's why on most of these dating sites, the women have it up their profile, I'm a mama first. So that means I got to be willing to give my life for you and the kids, but I come in 3rd place? Let me ask you this. Me and you start dating. Am I my first priority in your life?
You already know the answer, saying no.
See what I'm saying?
If you're my husband, then that's different. But dating you, I do you have to be number 1 in my life when I'm dating.
If we've been together for a year, do you expect me and you are coming home from the movies, and some cats jump out with knives? Do you expect me to put my life in jeopardy? Do you expect me to defend you?
From some cats, of course.
Yet, I'm not number 1 in your life.
Got him. We got him.
Some of y'all realize from y'all upbringing, there were people that wanted to be there for me. There were people that they had resources for me. And because of my mama's attitude, because of how she felt or they made her feel, my upbringing became about her feelings. So there were things that I wasn't allowed to be involved in, not because it wasn't good for me or that I didn't need the opportunity or the experience, but simply because mama feelings. She was an emotionally immature mother, and that is how she led in her parenting style.